Who would love to make money doing something they love, something they enjoy, something they are good at, something they don't mind sharing, something they don't mind helping other people with? I do. So today's video is all about money, because I enjoy money, I love money, and to me money is a beautiful resource. Money is a beautiful tool. I love cartoons. I can watch cartoons all day, every day. I love superhero movies. But as I'm studying money, I'm realizing that I love the superhero movies, or I love the cartoons because of the story behind it, because of the challenges, because of the smiles, because of the family, because of the structure, because what they went through, because what happened. So every time I go to the movies to watch it, I'm buying to go listen to a story. I'm buying to go watch a story, because all of that is that somebody has decided to monetize a story. Somebody has decided to share a story, share a resource, share an idea, share something, create something, build something, and share it with other people. And that come back with what? Money, brand deals, opportunities. And just like the people in Disney, or the people on Netflix, or the people on YouTube are telling us stories, and because we love those stories, because we enjoy those stories, because we can learn from those stories, we are giving them our money, our time, or our attention, because it's exchange of energy. The same thing can apply to you. If I put it here in my notes, by the way, always with a notebook. If it lives in your head, it can live on a platform and pay you. I said what I said. If it lives in your head, if you feel it's right, if you feel it's positive, if it has helped you, if it has empowered you, if it has made your life better, there is money attached to it. Because guess what? Money follows value. Money follows innovation. Money follows creativity. Remember when I made a video talking to you about the fact that we are all born rich, we are all born wealthy? Why is that? Because of our ideas. Wealth is in the ideas. Poor people pursue money. Rich people pursue luxury and positions. Wealthy people pursue ideas, because ideas is what changes the world. Ideas is what is alive. Even if the person who created or who popularized it or who spread the idea is dead, the idea still goes on and on and on and on and on. What you have been through, that's someone's breakthrough. That's another reason why I always have this attitude of, let me keep going. Let me not give up. Let me not quit. Let me not just stop doing it. Because I know that what I'm going through, this story can help somebody else grow, can help somebody else evolve, can help somebody else be more confident in themselves. Because the exact same way, thanks to other people sharing their authentic self, or sharing their story, sharing their narratives, sharing their lessons, and I personally get inspired and get motivated, that's also why I allow myself to not give up and not quit, because I didn't quit, because I didn't give up. Now I can talk about this. Now I can give examples of the time when I was crying, when I was broken, when I didn't have money, when I doubted myself, when I was alone, when I made a mistake, when I was the issue in the relationship. Yes, it was painful, but guess what? Now the pain is a lesson that is going to help somebody else. If it lives in your head, it can live on a platform and pay you. What you have been through, that someone else breakthrough. The pain you heal from, the mindset you shift, the steps you took in silence, the things you used to pray about but now walked in. All of that, that's someone else's breakthrough, because someone else is going to listen to that story, is going to listen to that idea, is going to listen to that explanation, is going to listen to that audio, to that video, is going to listen to that movie, and that somebody else is going to use it to keep going, to keep trying, to keep evolving, right? Because there is power in seeing things, and there is power in listening to things. What does the Bible say? Faith is increased by hearing the word of God, by hearing the positive word, the uplifting word, the prosperous word. So if there is something you want to do, your belief in doing it increase the more you hear that you can do it, the more you listen to people who have done it. That's why it's important for you to surround yourself with people who have achieved something that you want to do. That's why it's important for you to study success, study money, study business. Because as you are studying to it, you are listening to it, and your belief and your faith in what you are capable of is increasing. What you have been through is someone else's breakthrough. So, what are you waiting to materialize your ideas? What are you waiting to share your story, to share what has worked for you? What are you waiting to make it out there, something that have helped you and that can help somebody else? And it's not about somebody else. It can be, but mainly, and I read about, I used to have this concept, but I read it on the book of The Wealth of Nations by Adam, that it has that once somebody, I think I read it down. Yeah, by Adam Smith, The Invisible Hand. When people act in their own self-interest to make money, build a business, or get ahead, they end up beneficiating society, even though that was not their intention. In pursuit personal gain, they create jobs, provide goods and services, and stimulate economic growth. For example, me, I want to have my own businesses. Let me speak in the present. I have my own successful, prosperous, abundant, great businesses because I provide great service and I give great value and I have great products. So I receive great money. By me starting that business, now I can hire other people. And by me hiring other people and paying those other people, guess what? They can pay their rent. They can send their kids to school. They can have food on the table. So by me individually wanting to be successful, wanting to be rich, wanting to be wealthy, I am helping the whole world. So yes, it is great for you to want to win. It is great for you to want to be rich. It is great for you to want to be wealthy. It is great for you to want to be successful. Because by you bettering yourself, you unconsciously you are making everybody else around you better. Because since you have become better, you communicate better, you listen better, you treat others better. Your main goal was to better yourself. But by you bettering yourself, look at how much other people are getting better as well. If it lives in your head, it can live on a platform and pay you. Today's video is about sharing ideas. It's about sharing ways in where you can increase your wealth, you can increase your income by doing something that makes sense to you, something that is resonate with you. Because again, what you have been through is someone else's breakthrough. Your story, your success story, your rich story, your happy story is going to be the blueprint somebody else is using to not give up. Is going to be the blueprint somebody else believe in what is possible, believe in what can be achieved. That's another reason why I am happy and grateful that there is rich people. There is wealthy people. There is happy people. There is confident people. There is people living the life of their dreams. I'm truly happy and I get excited and I listen to those stories every single day. Because to me, they are a representation of what is possible. Because what they have been through is my breakthrough. And what you have been through can be someone else's breakthrough. The pain you heal from, your mindset shift, the steps you took in silence, the things you used to pray about but now walked in. And you might be wondering, well, I know I have so much ideas. Oh, I have so much thoughts. I have been through so many things. What you have been through, that can be a book. That can be a movie. Think about in the movies that impact us the most, the movies that touch us the most are those that are based on true story. For example, recently I watched Woman King. I like to study. When I went and read about the true story about the Woman King, I felt more inspired and more motivated to go watch that movie again. Why? Because the story behind it. Because it was based on somebody's true story. It was based on something that had happened in Africa. Now, somebody had the idea of putting that story on a screen. How much millions they have made from sharing a story? If they can make millions from a story, you also can make millions from your story. What's the difference? If it lives in your head, it can live on a platform and pay you. Your thoughts are not just thoughts. By the way, thoughts. Today, when I was doing my studies, I wrote down, your thoughts are not just thoughts. Your thoughts are not just just whatever. I can think whatever. If you think whatever, expect your life to be whatever. If you think whatever, expect to receive whatever. If you think whatever, expect to experience whatever. Because your thoughts are key. Your thoughts are the power. And as I was studying the power of the mind today, I was listening to this video. I'm gonna play to you. Listen.
We are sending out thoughts of greater or lesser intensity all the time, and we are reaping the results of such thoughts. Not only do our thought waves influence ourselves and others, but they have a drawing power. They attract to us the thoughts of others, things, circumstances, people, luck, in accord with the character of the thought uppermost in our minds. Thoughts of love will attract to us the love of others, circumstances and surroundings in accord with the thought, people who are of like thought. Thoughts of anger, hate, envy, malice, and jealousy will draw to us the foul brood of kindred thoughts emanating from the minds of others, circumstances in which we will be called upon to manifest these vile thoughts, and will receive them in turn from others, people who will manifest in harmony, and so on. A strong thought or a thought long continued will make us the center of attraction for the corresponding thought waves of others. Like attracts like in the thought world. As ye sow, so shall ye be. Birds of a feather flock together in the thought world. Curses like chickens come home to roost, and bringing their friends with them. The man or woman who is filled with love sees love on all sides and attracts the love of others. The man with hate in his heart gets all the hate he can stand. The man who thinks fight generally runs up against all the fight he wants before he gets through. And so it goes. Each gets what he calls for over the wireless telegraphy of the mind. The man who rises in the morning feeling grumpy usually manages to have the whole family in the same mood before the breakfast is over. The nagging woman generally finds enough to gratify her nagging propensity during the day. This matter of thought attraction is a serious one. When you stop to think of it, you will see that a man really makes his own surroundings, although he blames others for it. I have known people who understood this law to hold a positive, calm thought and be absolutely unaffected by the inharmony surrounding them. They were results of their own experience.
Yeah. Your thoughts are not just thoughts. And we're talking here about money, about wealth. Because in the key point in all my videos are going to be mind thoughts. Because before you can have millions in your pocket, you have to see yourself with millions in your mind. So because what it does, when you see millions in your mind, you see yourself comfortable with millions. You see yourself feeling safe with millions. You see yourself using your millions in a way that you know is good, you know is right, and it's going to bring you more millions. But because you have seen it in your mind first, then it's easy for the money to come in your wallet, because money first enters in your life through your mind, through your thoughts. So if you have thoughts of, oh, money is bad, money is evil, I cannot make money, it's hard for me to make money. If those are the thoughts you have around money, do not be surprised why money doesn't come to your life. You are consistently rejecting, consistently insulting, consistently canceling money from your life just because of the way you think about money. But that can change, because you can change your thoughts. If it lives in your head, it can live on a platform and it can pay you. Your thoughts are not just thoughts. They are products, services, frameworks, books, movies, content, movement, brands, income streams. If you treat them like they are valuable, which, by the way, why will you sit and think poverty, think misery, think lack, think failure, think fear? You don't want to receive any of that. You don't want to experience any of that. So why is any of that part of your day-to-day thought? You have to treat your thoughts as asset, because your thoughts are assets, or your thoughts can be liability as well. Assets bring money to you. Liability keeps money away from you. Assets makes you wealthy. Liabilities consistently make you poor. Your thoughts can be an asset, your thoughts can be a liability, depending on what you choose to think. If you consistently think success, prosperity, happiness, love, money, joy, peace, forgiveness, gratitude, your thoughts are being an asset. And as we just heard from the video, you attract the correspondence to your mental state. But if you think fear, lack, money is bad, money is evil, I cannot pay my rent, I'm weak, I'm stupid, I'm nasty, nothing is working for me. If you think gossip, you think hate, you think drama, you think poverty, your thoughts are being a liability. And the fact that we all have a mind, we all can think, and we all can come up with ideas. We all have goal. Each person you see walking, that's a walking gold. Each person you see, that's a walking gold. Because our mind, our ideas are gold. Our ideas are gold. So you here sitting on your goal, gold. You're just gonna let it sit. You're not gonna even want to experience the benefit of sharing, monetizing, making it available to others. You're not gonna do that to your goal. So you're just gonna keep the goal to yourself. All of us have gold. But most of us have been conditioned to undervalue our minds, to undervalue the way we can think, to undervalue our creativity, to undervalue our ideas, to undervalue our imagination, to undervalue our minds, to undervalue our ideas, undervalue our creativity, undervalue our thoughts. But we overvalue labor. We overvalue our physical effort. Your mental effort is always going to be more important than your physical effort. Because, by the way, in order for your physical effort to take you anywhere, your mental effort has to reflect that. What do I mean by that? If in your mind you already think that you cannot be rich, no matter how much physical effort you are going to do, that physical effort is going to be reflecting your mental effort, which is, I cannot be rich. But if in your mind you have the mental effort that, yes, I am rich, I can be rich, your physical effort is going to match that. Uncondition yourself. Unlearn my mind is not worthy, my ideas are not worthy, my creativity is not worthy. And learn and start valuing your ideas. Start valuing your thoughts. Start valuing what you can create, what you can build. Start valuing your creativity. To me, I come across people who are very talented and very creative. Maybe they paint, maybe they dance, maybe they sing, maybe they do poetry, maybe they do designs. They will be like, no, my art is not that good. Nah, who'll buy it? Oh, nah, it's not that. I mean, like, wow. Why is it so easy for you to undervalue your idea, undervalue your creativity, undervalue your potential, undervalue your mind? But you overvalue everybody else, though. You can be clapping for your favorite celebrity, your favorite artist, your favorite athlete. You might be clapping for me right now because I'm making this video and I'm inspiring you. The same value you are giving to me, give it to yourself. The same value, the same energy, the same support you give to your favorite artist, your favorite celebrity, your favorite politician, your favorite religion, your favorite pastor, your favorite cousin, your favorite uncle. Give that same value to yourself. Why not? How can you see the good in others but you cannot see the good in you? By the way, if you can see only the good in others, not the good in you, that good is fake. Because since you don't have that good towards yourself, within yourself, where do you find it to give it to others? When do you find it to make it available to others? No, it all starts with you. Value your creativity. Value your ideas. Value your mind. Because you are a walking gold. Value you. So let me ask you, what lives in your head that can get you paid? What lives in your head that could get you paid? For example, me that I'm making this video. Me talking about this, what I'm talking about right now, is in my head. And I believe and I know that I'm providing value. And I know money follows value. So I'm going to keep providing value and I know the money will come. It has to. Why not? I'm providing value. And money follows value, so money gonna follow me. So let me ask you, what lives in your head that could pay you? Matter of fact, journal with you. Write that question on top of your page, journaling, and then write a question. What lives in my head that could pay me? And answer that question. And don't question your answer. Simply write. Whatever comes to your mind at that time, write it down. 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 If that question doesn't give you enough brainstorm ideas, you can ask yourself this question as well. What do you know that people are struggling to learn? I know self-confidence. I know how to believe in myself. I know how to have faith in myself. So I'm teaching about it, I'm talking about it, and I have a book about it. Because I am aware that there is somebody out there struggling with their confidence, struggling with their self-worth, self-value. So what I did, I created something that can help them, something that can be valuable to them. What do you know that people are struggling to learn? I know how to execute with what I have. Here I am in my room. You can see how I'm holding the mic. I don't have like a mic stand. I'm using money as a way to make that the wind doesn't hit the mic, and I'm talking, and I'm using the computer I have. I know how to use what I have to execute. I know how to use what I have to move forward. I know how to use what I have to simply keep going with life. Some people don't know how to do it. They focus on, oh, well, I don't have this, I don't have that. But what about what do you do have? I can say the same thing. I can be like, well, what if the lighting is not good? What if the microphone is too close or too far away and you cannot hear me properly? What if my English doesn't sound good to you because English is not my first language? Oh, I can be like, well, I don't have a professional camera, I'm not going to record. I don't have lighting. Matter of fact, for lighting, just this idea, I'm going to put it here. My phone as a lighting. I just come up with this idea as I'm making this video. Now look, now I have more lighting because I'm using what I have to execute. I use what I have to provide value. I use what I have to move forward with my life. I know how to do it, so I'm teaching other people by doing it. Another question you can ask yourself, what process do you follow that gets results? What process do you follow that gets results? I follow the process of posting consistently. At least 10 videos a day, every single day. It can be short form, it can be long form, but every single day I have to post. There is no other way around it. That's the process I follow that gets me results. I keep posting, and as I'm posting, I'm not here. What if it doesn't go viral? What if nobody watched it? What if I don't get views? I control the posting. I cannot control how it's gonna go. I cannot control who's going to watch this video, who's going to like this video, who's going to take the information of this video and apply it. But I can control posting the video. I can control making the video. I can control executing. That's a process that I follow that gave me results. And I am okay if the results don't show in 5 months, in 5 years, in 10 years. Because also, another process is actually enjoying the process, enjoying the do. That's why the people that go the farthest is because their motivation is internal. Me making this video right now in this YouTube channel, I'm not receiving no money as of right now making this video. But guess what? In 5 months, I might. Let me not say I might. Let me say I will. Let me speak in the present. Let me speak as I wanted. I know I am making money with this video. I know I am changing life for the better with this video. I know I am uplifting, I am empowering somebody with this video. I know I am doing what is right, what is good, what is positive with this video. Somebody is going to watch this video and become a millionaire. Somebody is going to watch this video and post their video, publish their first book, start their business, start their clothing brand in their garage, in their house, in their car, in their airplane, in the bathroom. I know it, I affirm it, I believe it. I speak as it is, so it can be. Another question you can ask yourself, what story have you lived through that others will pay to hear? By the way, Disney does this all the time. We're paying to hear stories. We're paying to see stories. We're paying to experience stories. So let me ask you, what story have you lived through? Have you experienced that others will pay to hear? That others will pay to know? That others will pay to be performed? I made a video maybe yesterday where I was speaking on how when I was growing up, money wasn't a conversation. So I grew up being scared of money, and I grew up having the phrase that I learned in church: money is evil. Don't love money. Don't talk about money. Don't touch money. Don't look at money. If you talk about money, you are materialistic. So I grew up with those negative perception, negative understanding, negative words towards money. But I had to teach myself differently. I had to win my curiosity and I want money. I don't care if you don't want it or nobody in my family want it. I want money. And I know one of the ways of making money is by studying money, is by talking good about money, is by feeling good with money, and is by seeing yourself with money. That's why this money is right here. Because by me holding this money, by me sniffing this money right now, I am telling myself it's normal for me to have money. I am safe with money. I can be trusted with money. That's what I'm doing by me holding this money right here. See, I just share you a story that you can be watching on YouTube for free. What about you? What story have you lived through that others will pay to hear? And by the way, I can speak on my stories because I am comfortable being transparent. I am comfortable being vulnerable. I am comfortable talking about who I used to be. I am comfortable talking about my past because I am not ashamed of my past. I am not ashamed of what I have been through. Absolutely not. So if you have plenty stories that you live through that others will pay to hear, but you are not talking about those stories, posting those stories, writing those stories, it might be because you're scared. You're scared for people to know who you truly are. You're scared of what they're going to say if they know that that's your story. What they're going to say, what they're going to think, how they're going to react if they know that that's your story, that's your truth. It doesn't matter. That's people's opinion. It has nothing to do with you. You went through it. You did. They didn't. So why what they're going to say or what they're going to think make you not want to talk about your story or share your story? And I'm also comfortable by sharing my story because I have learned from it. I have grown from it. Because I have went through it and I was able to become better, become stronger. Because those stories have allowed me to understand myself more. Because those stories have get me to where I am today. Who I am today is someone I love, someone I admire, someone I cherish, someone I truly want to see succeed. But for me to get here, I had to go through those stories. So I am okay sharing those stories. And because I also know that if you have a positive mind, and if you want to do great in life, you're going to be able to learn from these stories. The exact same way you can learn from your own failures and mistakes and successes, you can learn from other people's mistakes, other people's failures, other people's successes. Why not? If it worked for that person, it might work for me or it might not work for me, but at least I'm going to try it. Why not? Experience still a great teacher. So if you are somebody that you're like, I have this story, oh wow, what I went through, oh my God, if people knew, if I can talk about it, if I can share how I was so broken, now here I am, if I would share how this person did me, and now I have a better discernment on what even if it's your family, even if it's your friend, be cautious, because if the intentions are not right, don't be with them. You have all those stories that can uplift a whole community, that can uplift a whole country. but you are choosing to not share them because you're scared. What they're gonna say? What they're gonna think? What if I don't make money with it? Well, even if you don't make money with it, the fact that you have speak on you, on what you have been through, that's enough satisfaction. That's how you say it. Satisfaction. Because also, I prefer to be the one telling my story than to let somebody else tell my story. Because that somebody else might twist it. That somebody else might add things that were not there. That somebody else might say it in a different way that was not, or that might, for whatever reason. So I prefer to be the one speaking about that story. I went through it. I experienced it. You didn't go through it. For you to be like, oh, don't cry so much about it. Don't take it so personal. Well, you didn't go through it. You didn't experience it. So what are you talking about? What story have you lived through that others will pay to hear? Disney does it. We pay to go watch stories, to go listen to stories. Even the video clips that we watch, the music videos, that's a story being told. The cartoons, the animes, that's a story. And if other people have become wealthy and rich from their own story, why can't you be the next one? Why not? Another question. What framework, idea, or method do you use naturally? Naturally, I talk to myself. I enjoy talking to myself. And when I'm talking to myself, I'm here hyping myself up. I am great. I can do all things. My life is great. My life can only get better. Look at me. I'm so beautiful. I'm so confident. I'm so full of life. I'm so full of energy. I'm so full of education. I'm so full of confidence. I'm so full of positive. I see my life consistently getting better and better and better. I see my life getting stronger and stronger. Everything that comes my way comes to make me stronger, make me richer, make me healthier, make me wiser. I see myself winning. I see myself succeeding. I love myself. I am capable. I am capable. Yes, I am. Today and every day I win. Today and every day I succeed. Today and every day I empower. Today and every day I create. Today and every day I love. I love who I am. I love who I'm becoming. I cherish me. I love me. I appreciate me. I value me. It comes naturally for me to talk to myself. And because, by the way, when somebody is complimenting you, I bet you feel good. Right? So why not compliment yourself? Why not give yourself the positive energy, the good energy that you want other people to give you? Or that you wish somebody else will tell you. I send myself emails. I send myself morning messages, afternoon messages, good night messages. I do. Oh, you think I'm lying? Well, here you go. I have a number. It says right here, if you can say. You say, Adadindi is my gem. That's my name. And you see the message I was sending myself? Today at 2:12, I was sending myself this. It says, I see you. I see your focus. I see your determination. I see your ambition. You got it. It's impossible for you to not win. It's impossible for you to not succeed. It's impossible for you to not be happy. It's impossible for you to not be rich. And I'm sending this message because I have a text now number right here. Let me show you. Those are the messages. You see it? Yep. I talk to myself. I really do. I enjoy doing it. It comes to me naturally. And I know, well, right now, I just teach you the positive, the goods of talking to yourself. It comes naturally to me. So if you start doing it, You can be like, oh, I learned something from her. Let me send her $5 to her Cash App. Or you can be like, oh, I love the way she explaining it. Let me share this video so somebody else can be uplifted, so somebody else can learn. You see how I went over all these 4 questions and I was able to answer them? Because if I can do it, you can do it as well. And I have shown you examples, practical example, because one thing is talking about it. Other thing is actually doing what you are talking about, teaching what you are talking about. And once you answer those questions, the question that what do you know that people are struggling to learn? What process do you follow that gets result? What story have you lived through that others will pay to hear? What framework, idea, or method do you use naturally? Once you answered all those questions, which I know you will, because your mind is gold, your ideas are gold, your creativity is gold. Now you're gonna write what is in your mind, and you're gonna write how it pays you. And I'm gonna walk you through a few examples right here. A lesson you learn can pay you if you turn it into an online course. A message you live by can pay you if you turn it into an apparel brand. Apparel brand. This is my brand. This is my apparel brand. And this logo is a message I live by. By the way, this is my logo. And so you can see it. Let me make it visible. I'm going to put it right there. See, I'm still recording. My phone fell. I'm still recording. Yep. A unique way of thinking. That can be a book or that can be a podcast. Unique way of thinking. It can be a book or it can be a podcast. A solution to a problem. It can be a digital product. How many of you buy PDF books, PDF courses, PDF recipes, PDF whatever? That's a digital product. A solution to a problem. If you have the solution to a problem in your mind, you can write it down and turn it into a digital product. A repeatable system. You can coach other people and get paid by coaching other people to do it, or you can license that system so other people can use it. And every time they use it, they pay you a fee. A powerful belief. How can you get paid from a powerful belief that you have? You can get paid by speaking or creating content about it, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm speaking about it, and since it's being recorded, that's content. If I can do it in my room and with the things I have, so can you. Why not? Am I doing something right now that you cannot do? The answer is no. Well, unless you believe you cannot do it. Because if you believe you cannot do it, then you are right and you cannot do it. But if you believe you can do it, you are definitely right, you can do it. If you have a computer right now or a phone right now, there is no excuse for you. I can be recording this video with my phone instead of my computer and still post it. I have done it. At some point, I didn't have no computer, but I was making videos with my phone. I used what I had to move forward. You cannot take steps in the future. You have to take steps in the present. You are not going to build your future in the future, because by the time the future gets here, you are already going to be in the future. But you can build your future in the present. In my future, I see myself traveling the world, inspiring, motivating people. So I'm creating content. I'm speaking to a camera right now to prepare myself for that future. I'm going to be traveling, speaking to people. But if I cannot even speak on a microphone for 30 minutes, for a whole hour, 2 hours, how do I expect to go do it in person? I'm practicing what I want my future to look like. I see myself in the future doing it, so I'm doing it now. I'm building my future now. I'm preparing my future now. I gave an example. As of right now, there is no money coming to me from this YouTube account. But in 6 months, in 2 weeks, in 1 hour, in 1 month, in 2 months, in 2 years, or maybe somebody's going to watch this video and want to book me for speaking engagement. It can happen in the future, but I'm taking the steps right now. If I can do it, you can as well. Why not? At some point, I didn't have a brand, but I went on Google and studied. Okay, and by the way, those are my hands. This is not somebody else's hand. Those are my hands. I took my hands. I had the idea. Okay, I went on Google and learned. I pay somebody to make sure that the logo can be seen this way. I went online, look at somebody who does print. I was like, okay, I want a hat. This is my brand. I send them the logo, send them the money. This is it. This book, after 6 drafts, I finally had it, and I wrote it myself. When I started writing this book, I didn't have a computer, so I was writing some chapters on my phone. I was able to write the final copy, and I published it myself on Amazon. And have I made some money with the book? Yes, I have, and I will keep making money with it because I am providing value, because this is good, this is positive, and this makes the people that read the book and apply the knowledge in the book, it changed their life for the better. If I was able to do it, you can do it as well. Here I am doing it. As I'm teaching to you about money, as I'm talking to you about money, I am exactly doing every single step, every single tip that I'm recommending you. I am doing it. What is your excuse? And there are platforms that pay you for what lives in your head. YouTube. On YouTube, you can teach, you can inspire, you can story tell. If you work out, you can teach how to work out on your YouTube. If you have stories to tell, you can sit here and talk like when you talk about your stories. Imagine it's a friend, be like, oh girl, you know what happened today? Storytelling. And there is somebody who will sit and listen to the story because they want to. And as they are listening to it, you are providing them value because you are teaching them, telling them something. It can make them cry. It can make them smile. But it provokes them an emotion. And that's value. Money follows value. And you can get paid on YouTube by ad revenue or brand deals. On a platform, by the way, I'm promoting all these platforms. If you are the owner of the platform, I'm waiting for my brand deal. YouTube, I'm waiting for my brand deal for promoting you. Another platform you can use is Gumroad, Kajabi, Thinkific. Those platforms are to sell digital products. How do you get paid? Direct payment. Somebody buys your course, you get paid. Another platform is Amazon KDP, which is where I publish my book. Self-published books. How do you get paid? You get paid by royalties. Every single time somebody buys your book, that's an income coming to you. Shopify, Etsy. You sell your merch. You sell your quotes. You sell your hats, your t-shirts, your brand. That you selling your product. How do you get paid? By selling your product. Another platform, Teachable, Podia. You can sell courses. You can put coaching offers. How do you get paid? You get paid by the people that enroll in your courses. Instagram, TikTok. What you can put there? You can put your clips, your reels, your branding, your stories, your videos, your images. How do you get paid? Sponsorship funnels. For example, when I post a video on my TikTok, the link on my TikTok is the link to get my book. Somebody might like the video, might enjoy it, be like, oh, this girl is teaching, this girl is preaching. So they're going to click the link on my bio and they're gonna get the book. You can do it as well. Podcast. How can you put it there? You just talk your ideas weekly or daily. As I told you, there are days that I post 11 videos, 10 videos. First of all, I enjoy posting the videos. I truly enjoy sitting here and talking about something I know, something I care for, something that is positive to me, uplifting to me, real to me. So I sit here, get my microphone, click record, and start talking. Daily, weekly, monthly. How can I get paid by doing this? Sponsorships, brand deals, trust building. Because I keep coming here talking about the same topic. Money is good, money is great. You can be rich, you can be wealthy. Here are some ways in where you can make money. Here are some ways in where you can increase your income. Here are some ways you can love yourself more, believe in yourself more. Here are some ways in where you can execute with what you have instead of waiting. You no longer need a label, a publisher, a manager, or a boss. You need clarity and a platform. You need decision and a platform. You need mindset and a platform. You need authenticity and a platform. You need realness and a platform. That's all you need. That's all you need. Because your mind is gold. Your ideas are gold. Your creativity is gold. Your thoughts are gold. Simple. Think. Organize the knowledge, the story, the idea, the creativity in your head. For me, a way I organize it is by writing things down. What I don't want to forget, what I want to remember exactly this way, what I know I might use sometime, or it might help me in 10, 5, 20 years, or it might be good to me. I write it down. That's how I organize my knowledge. I organize my ideas. I organize my thoughts by writing it down. For you, it can be sending it to an email. For you, it can be put it in a song. For you, it can be painting about it. But the whole point is for you to be able to organize. And even if I have made videos messy. Because, well, mind you, I create videos from my heart. I don't script my videos. I don't script my speeches. There is no one single speech of mine that I have scripted. Because I choose to speak from my heart. Because I truly believe on what I'm speaking about, teaching about. I truly believe in it. Package. Turn it into a digital product, a course, a video, a book, a merch. Me recording this video, this is the package, because by me recording it and putting it on YouTube, you can consume it, you can see it, you can hear it. Book is package, merch, package. Platform I'm using right now, Amazon, KDP, YouTube. Promote. You see how I'm putting it in my videos? As I'm talking to you, I'm not here to be like, oh, go get my book, go get my merch, go get my book, go get my merch. No, I simply put it somewhere you can see it while listening to the video. Another one of my own creation from my mind, my ideas. This is my brand. This is my logo. You can see it right here. Hopefully you can. This is my bracelet. I made this. It says, talking is cheap, doing is expensive. And I wear it every single day because I wear my brand every single day. Because I promote my brand every single day. Why not? It's mine. I believe in it. So might as well promote it. Might as well promote it. Might as well promote it. Because I believe in it. Because I love it. But how many of you gonna be like, oh, I posted a song and that's it. You don't tell nobody about it. Or you have a brand, you don't tell nobody about it. You're going to promote somebody else's brand more than your brand. Wear your brand. Show your brand. Wear your brand. Show your brand is yours. Why are you not going to show something that is your brand? Give your brand visibility. Let people see you with what is yours. Why not? It's like if you're telling me that you're gonna be surprised if you see Steve Jobs using an Apple phone, huh? Or if you see Elon Musk driving a Tesla. He's promoting his own brand. Anywhere I go with my bracelet because I'm promoting my own brand consistently. And eventually you get paid. Eventually somebody will want to buy this bracelet. Somebody will want to buy this hat. Somebody will want to buy my book. Eventually. But in the meantime, here I am. Talking to you about it. Showing to you about it. Showing to you. And this is not a flex. This is if I can do it, you can do it. If Steve Jobs can do it, you can do it. If Eddie Brown can do it, you can do it. If David Stewart can do it, you can do it. If Disney can do it, you can do it. Whatever brand you use, if they are doing it by promoting their product on ads, on billboards, on commercials, on YouTube, so can you. Why not? They are doing it, and they are human just like you and just like me. But I already know after I just shared all this information that if it lives in your head, it can live on that platform and get you paid. I already know. Somebody's going to say, oh, it's just something, I am not an expert. Nobody will pay for this. It's just something I have always done. I am not an expert. I don't have no experience. I don't have no... But you have an idea. You have a story to tell. You might come up with things like, nobody will pay for this. Who will want to see this? Who will want to hear this? Every time you go to watch a movie, you are going to watch somebody's story, somebody else's creativity, somebody else's idea. Do you think that person said, nobody will pay for this? And even if they thought nobody will pay for this, they stay post the idea, they stay make the movie, they still share it, they stay put it out there. And somebody end up buying for it. For example, when I was telling you about my book, my hat, my bracelet, did you hear me saying, oh, nobody will pay for this? Or when I was talking about this video, do you hear me saying, oh, nobody will pay for this? Nobody will pay to listen to this? Nobody will pay to watch this? No. Somebody will pay for this. If it's not you, somebody else will. Somebody will go buy this book right now on Amazon. If it's not you, somebody else will. I know it. It is. I speak as it is because it is. If it's not you the one buying this book, somebody is going to buy this book. Because so far, people already bought this book. If it wasn't you, it was somebody else. If this is the first time you are watching this video or you see in this book, people have bought this book. You don't believe me? Well, go on Amazon and read the reviews. You can be the next one who buys it, or you can choose not to. Somebody else will. So if you're out here saying things like, I am not an expert, nobody will pay for this, it's just something I have always done, this is not that important, it's not that aesthetic, it's not... Someone right now is getting paid. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Somebody else right now is getting rich doing something you have wished you can do. Someone right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you know how to do. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you know how to say. Not because they are better, not because they are stronger, not because they are wiser, but because they had the courage to do it. That's it, that's all. But because they had the courage to do it, that's it, that's all. But because they had the courage to say it, that's it, that's all. But because they had the courage to execute it, that's it, that's all. So you tell me, are you also gonna choose to start getting paid by teaching, by providing value, by solving problems, by helping, by telling stories? If you choose not to do it, don't worry, somebody else will. Here I am doing it because I choose to and because I can. And if I can do it, you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too. Someone right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something that you know. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you know how to do, how to say, how to change, how to overcome. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Somebody right now is getting rich by teaching something you know how to do. Somebody right now is getting rich by teaching something you have been through. Someone right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Someone right now is getting rich teaching something you know how to do. Someone right now is getting rich teaching something you know how to say. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Not because they are better than you. Not because they are stronger than you. Not because they are wiser than you. But because they have chosen to simply do it. Because they have simply choose to share the idea, to tell the story, to paint the picture, to post the video, to start the clothing brand, to start the product, to start the service. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Not because they are better than you, but because they had the courage to do it. That's it, that's all. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you have been through. Somebody right now is getting rich teaching something you know how to do. So let me ask you, if they are doing it, why can't you do it? If they are making it, why can't you make it? If they are getting rich by doing it, why can't you get rich by doing it as well? By the way, you see what I just did right there? What I was teaching the video in long form here on YouTube, I was recording it for short term, for short form content. Now, I'm going to post this and I can use this clip as a short. And I can post this clip on Snapchat, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on YouTube, on TikTok, and still get paid. I did it right here, right now. You were watching me doing it and you saw my phone failing. And I still pick my phone and keep talking and keep recording. If I can do it, why can't you do it? I have the courage to do it. I have the courage to record. I have the courage to say it. I have the courage to show up. I have the courage to speak. No matter what, I am. One thing you're not gonna say is she's not doing it, because I am. One thing you're gonna say is she's not making it, because I am. Again, money follows value. So choose to be of value to yourself, to your community, to what you believe. If you believe in God, be of value to other people who believe in God. If you like horror movies, be of value to other people who like horror movies. If you like shakes, be of value to other people who like shakes. If you like to work out, be of value of others who like to work out. If you want to start a business, be a service of others who want to start a business. Why not? The gatekeepers are gone. The barriers are broken. Now it's up to you. Because you no longer need a label, a manager, a publisher, or a boss. You need clarity and a platform. You need authenticity and a platform. You need realness and a platform. That's all you need. That's all you need. But if you choose to not do nothing about it, who are you going to blame? You're going to be like, oh, it's the government. Oh, they did social media. No. No. If you are not doing it, it's because you are choosing to not do it. You no longer need a label, a publisher, a manager, or a boss. You need clarity and a platform. You need authenticity and a platform. You need ideas and a platform. You need truth and a platform. The gatekeepers are gone. The barriers are broken. Now it's up to you. You don't need others. You don't need what maybe in the past, maybe 40 years from today, 30 years from today, those things needed to be around. But you no longer need a label, a publisher, an agent, a boss, a manager. You simply need authenticity and a platform. You simply need a voice and a platform. You simply need clarity and a platform. You no longer need a record label to drop your music. You don't need a publisher to validate your book. You don't need a TV network to air your show. You don't need a boss to determine your worth of your value. You don't need a degree to prove your knowledge. You don't need a credit or a loan to launch your brand. You don't need a building to start your business. But what you need is authenticity, to be yourself and show up as yourself. What you need is clarity. Know your gift, know your purpose, know your passion, know your value. Know your worth, know your story, know your message, know your solution. What you need is a platform. Choose a digital space where you can share your gift, you can share your voice, you can share your ideas, you can share your solutions, you can share your stories, where your gift can live, where your gift can be expressed, where your gift can be known, when your gift can be heard, where your gift can breathe, where your gift can earn. And most importantly, you need consistency to show up in that platform every single day, every single time. your voice, your face, your stories, your ideas. That's your brand. You can go now and be like, oh no, I need this publisher. Oh no, I need this person to do. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. I'm going to say it again. And I told you, right, I like to study. So every topic I talk about, I make sure I do my research. I write down what I want to share. I write down what I think. I write down what I think is right, what I think is positive. You also can go do your research. If this information is not valuable to you, guess what? At least I posted what I thought was valuable. You go find out. You go find what is valuable to you. You no longer need a label, a publisher, a manager, a boss. You need authenticity and a platform. You don't need what? Okay, let me tell you again why you don't need anymore. A record label to drop your music, a publisher to validate your book, a TV network to air your show, a boss to determine your worth, a degree to prove your knowledge. I don't have a degree on marketing, but here I am doing marketing. I don't have a degree on sales, but here I am selling. I don't have a degree on YouTube, but here I am teaching, showing how you can succeed on YouTube. I don't have a degree on content creation, but here I am creating content. I don't have a degree of financial literacy, but here I am teaching, talking about money. You don't need a loan to launch your brand. I launched my brand myself. I did it myself because I choose to and because I can. So I did it. You don't need a building to start your business. This is my business. This is my building. My room. The room I sleep in. The room I change. The room I'm paying every single month is I have turned it into my business. Because since I'm paying it every single month, might as well use it to bring money into my life. Why not? You just need authenticity. To be yourself, show up as yourself every single day. And clarity, know who you are. Know your gift, know your purpose, know your message, know your value, know your solution, know your calling, know your why to make it easier. You just need clarity on that. Because that's something too. In this digital space, if you don't know who you are, it's going to be harder for you to keep going and going and going. Because if you come here, oh, you know what? I'm going to let the likes tell me who I am. I'm going to let my views tell me who I am. I'm going to let my followers tell me who I am. Mistake. Because you're going to depend on the views for your worth, for your value, for your excitement. So far in this account, I have been posting videos every single week. The past 4 videos I posted, I just checked it before I started recording. It has 0 views. You think I'm just telling you this to be like, oh, you know, no. I'm showing it because it's the truth. It's my truth. So I'm gonna speak on my truth and I'm gonna show my truth. But I'm not stopping. Okay. This is the account. This is this account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I posted this video 3 days ago. The other one 3 days ago. The one 2 days ago. One day ago. And this one 24 hours ago. And all those videos 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 views. 0 views. In this account, I have already posted 144 videos. And I have 16 subscribers. Thank you to those that are here. 144 videos. And I only have 16 subscribers. But I'm still posting. I'm still showing up. I'm still doing the do. Why? Because I'm not letting the views dictate if I can do it. I don't let the views dictate my value, dictate my worth. I don't let the views dictate if I can succeed, if I can win. No. I simply do the do. Why? Because I know who I am. I know my worth. I know my value. I know this information is good. This information is positive. This information has helped me, so it can definitely help somebody else. So might as well share it. Platform. Choose a digital space where your gift can live, breathe, and earn. This is my channel. I talk the way I want to talk, how I want to talk. I can move, I can pull my hair, remove my hair. There's no restrictions over here. Because this is my platform. And I'm being myself. The way I'm talking now, this is how I talk on a regular basis. I don't have to come here, let me dress a certain way, let me talk a certain way. No. I'm showing up as me because this is my platform. Which is the opposite, right? When it's somebody else's platform, they might have certain restrictions. You can talk this way, dress this way, speak this way. But this is my platform, and I can talk, speak, dress as I please, as it makes sense to me. And all you need is consistency. Keep going. Keep going. Whatever you want that type of life, then keep going for that life. Don't stop. I have posted 144 videos, and I have right now 16 subscribers. I'm still gonna post tomorrow. I'm still gonna post today. Yes. Why will I stop? But what does more people do? Oh, after the 6th video, they start crying. Oh, I don't have followers. I don't have subscribers. Post 1,000 videos. Don't expect no followers. Yep. I mean, do you truly want it? Oh, but I've been posting for 2 months. Keep going for 2 years, 10 years, 20 years. Why not? I mean, I thought you said you enjoy posting content. I thought you said this is your dream, this is your goal. So why are you stopping? Because you don't have views, followers, or likes. And those of you that right now have 0 views, as I just showed you, 5 videos with zero views, that can change in the next month. That can change by tomorrow. That can change by the next hour, the next week. That can change by the next time I post a video here. That can change by next year, by the next minute, the next hour, the next month, the next day. And it can go to 1 million views, 200 views, 2,000 views, 100 views. It can change for good. It can change for the better. I expect it to change for the better. I expect it to change for the better. I expect it to change for good. I expect all these videos to have millions and millions and millions and views. Because every single view is one person impacted in a positive way. Because every single view is one person uplifted, is one person empowered, is one person who loves themselves more, who believes in themselves more, and who's going for what they want even more. Consistency, 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 consistency. And also I am consistent because the more I do it, the more I learn about it. The more I do it, the more I know about it. The more I do it, the more my knowledge, my understanding increase. The more I do it, the more I come up here, the more all of you see me, and the more all of you see me, I become like a family to you. Imagine if you look at me, you see my videos every single day, be like, oh my God, this girl, I already know she's gonna post. I already know she's gonna post. So I become familiar to you. My brand becomes familiar to you. My book becomes familiar to you. I become familiar to you. My content becomes familiar to you. So I become a family to you. Consistency, 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 consistency. So do you see the benefits of being consistent? Yeah. And when I say that you don't need a manager, a label, a boss, because all those things have been replaced by platforms. Yeah. YouTube replaces TV channels. You are the network. You own the show. Instagram, TikTok, it replaces ad agency. You are the brand and the billboard. I think I want to put this on short content too. So let me record. You see how I'm doing it live? You see me do it. If I can do it, so can you. There is no more gatekeepers. Nobody is stopping you nowadays from making $1 billion, $1 million. Nobody but you. Do you know why? Because all the digital platforms we have, all social media have replaced the old ways of doing things. YouTube has replaced TV channels. When the last time you were watching TV? What does that mean? You are the network, you are the show, on the show. Instagram, TikTok have replaced the ad agency. What does it mean? You are the brand, you are the billboard. Shopify has replaced retail stores. Now you own the shelf, no rent, no landlord. Whatever you say on Shopify can be sitting in your car, can be sitting in your bathroom, can be sitting in your room. Because you have become the retail store thanks to platforms like Shopify. Amazon KDP, it replaces book publishers. Now you can write your book, write it once and forever, publish it once and forever. Platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, it has replaced the education system. Now you don't have to go to that specific class. You can learn it on Gumroad. You can learn it on YouTube University. In platforms like Gumroad, Teachable, what it does to you, it allows you to teach and earn. You are a teacher now. You don't need to be in the university to be teaching. You don't need to be in a classroom to be teaching. You can be teaching from your room, as I'm doing right now. You can be teaching in the bathroom. You can be teaching in your car. You can be teaching while you are flying. You can be teaching while you are sleeping. You can be teaching while it's raining. You can be teaching while you are cooking. You can be teaching while you are painting. You can be teaching while you are in church. Platforms like Patreon, it has replaced magazine, because now your fans become your founders. You're watching this video right now. You can send me money to Cash App because you are a fan of my content. Now you are funding my content. Platforms like Zoom, you can have a coaching business where you sell your time at scale. 30 minutes to talk to me is $120. An hour is $250. We get on Zoom whenever you are, whenever I am. I coach you, I mentor you, and you pay me. I didn't have to go ask somebody else for permission. Because again, there is no more gatekeepers. There is no more barriers. Social media. This is the digital land. Use it for your advantage. Use it for your good. Why not? Mine as well. Yeah. And I say all you need is authenticity, and a platform. All you need is clarity and a platform, clarity. What do you know? What are you good at? What are your skills? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your failures? What are your mistakes? For example, how many times I share my failures over here? A lot. I speak about my failures. I speak about my mistakes. Because I'm simply being myself. And I'm sharing my story as it makes sense to me. So be clear. What do you know how to do, or what you don't know how to do? I don't know how to do makeup. Somebody, my wife will be like, hey, I know how to do makeup. Let me teach you. Well, I don't want to learn anyways, too. Personally, I don't want to learn. What do you know? Who it helps? Who does it inspire? Who does it motivate? People who want to make money on social media, I know this video is going to help them. People who want to make money with their ideas, with their creativity, this is going to help them. People who want to take steps and don't know how, don't know where to start, this is going to help them. What problem are you solving? This book solves the problem of lack of self-confidence, lack of self-belief. This book solved that problem. I wrote this book to solve a problem. And it works. You don't have to listen to me. Go read the reviews of the book on Amazon. Yeah, clear. And then you can package it as a video, as I'm doing right now, as a book, as I'm doing right now, as a merch, as I have wearing, as a talk, as a course, as this digital product, as a movement, as a brand. And you don't need a manager or publisher to do that. You need a link. Link to get a book. Link to buy the merch. Link to listen to the podcast. Link to listen to the course. Link to buy the digital product. Link to buy my service. Link to buy my product. That's all. You don't need a manager, a publisher, a boss, or a label. You just need a link. That's it. That's all. Yeah. You are a walking gold. You are also a walking media company. Look at how much media I'm creating from my computer and my phone just sitting here. And once it's on YouTube, millions, billions of people can watch it. I created video once. I made the video once. And the impact, the value, the money is unlimited. Think about Beyonce. I said Beyonce because she was in ATL recently, so she came to my head. She posted an album once and she gets paid forever. Yeah. See yourself as that which you want to do. Because yes, you can do it. Be clear on who you are, clarity, authenticity, and create consistently, show up consistently. The same way you know the Apple stores are open Monday to Friday from 9 to 5. That's consistency. You know McDonald's is open 24/7. That's consistency. Can your fans, can your supporters, can the people that want your product, your business, or your story have access to it 24/7? Yes, they can if you put it on YouTube. Yes, they can if you put it in a course. Yes, they can if you put it somewhere that is available 24/7. YouTube does not close. So the amount of money you can make does not close either. I know, right? I'm expanding your mindset on money, as I should. Use digital platforms as leverage. By the way, there is 4 types of leverage. I was talking about that yesterday. I'm going to share that with you. There is 4 types of leverage. We have capital, using money to make money. We have content, which is media, which is what I'm pitching on here. Using ideas and messages to work for you 24/7. A YouTube video that makes you add revenue while you sleep. YouTube does not close. So the amount of money you can make on YouTube, it can never be closed. The third type of leverage is network. People use a relationship to gain access, trust, and opportunities. You are one connection. Your one connection might know the investor, the client, or publisher you want or need. One person might watch this video and want to create something with me or want to work with me. One person might watch this video and want to have me teaching this in a high school, in a church, in jail, in a university, in the class with their friends, in a class with their community. And they will pay me to do that. Because they watch me here. So there is no coincidence, right? They're like, oh, this girl, she's so confident. I love the way she talks. I love what she's teaching. Which, by the way, I love it too. Which, by the way, if you think that way of me, thank you. Let me work with her. If you want to work with me, put in the comments as well. I'm going to find it somehow, some way. And if not, I think the email to contact me is in the about page of this channel. So what I'm teaching right now, sitting in my room, I can teach this in a school. I can teach this in church. I can teach this inside a car, inside a bathroom, inside a jail, inside a classroom, in a university, in a court. I can teach this anywhere. And somebody is going to watch this video right now and will want me to teach this. And we can build a relationship. Another type of leverage is systems. Automation. Using repeatable processes to replace your time and energy. A system makes you money while you are asleep, traveling, or creating something new. YouTube is a system. Once I post this video right now today, I can go and work out. I can go and take a nap. I can go and sleep. I already provided value. I already solved so many problems. The money will come. Because money follows value. Money follows value. Money follows creativity. Money follows innovation. Money follows ideas. And money also follows those who are bold enough to say, I want the money. Pay me this price. Instead of you be waiting on yes from people who don't own your destiny. You have been waiting on, oh, let me wait for a publisher. Let me wait for a manager. Let me wait for the talent agent to see me. Let me wait for my boss. You have been waiting on a yes from people who don't own your destiny. Now you are the platform. Now you are the billboard. Now you are the brand. Now you are the business. You are the permission. So it's on nobody. If you are not rich out of your ideas, out of your creativity, out of your mind, it's on nobody. Blame nobody but yourself. Those excuses, no more. The only thing standing between your mind and your money is yourself. The only thing standing between your mind and your money is the pause button, the upload button. Yeah. People have this and this. I'm not saying nothing new. Because this rich of ideas, rich of stories, rich of creativity, rich of innovation has been around for years. Now you can be like, oh, I didn't know. I just taught you. I just teach you. I just show you how it can be done. I have give you real life examples. Because one thing is to talk about something you haven't done, something you haven't accomplished. And another thing is talk about what you have done, what you have accomplished. If I can do it, you can do it too. Bigger, better, don't matter. There is enough money for all of us. No matter how much money you can make, I can still make money. No matter how happy you are, I can still be happy. There is enough money, enough prosperity, enough opportunities for all of us. That's why I don't mind sharing. I don't mind teaching. That is enough for all of us. Yeah. So yeah, go be rich. Go be great. Go be amazing. Today's economy, you have heard it right, is now is the creative economy. I was watching an interview that I think was Byron Allen. He did, I think, 5 years ago. He said that he wants to become the Rockefeller of content creation. That inspired me. He said that oil and gas has been replaced by content. We are in the value economy. We are in the creative economy. We are in the ideas economy. We are in the authenticity economy. How many people you know, maybe not in person, or you know them to social media, that has become rich out of their creativity, out of their ideas, out of them being themselves and sharing who they are with the world? If they were able to do it, I can do it too. You can do it too. And I mentioned those people because remember, I love to know about rich people, wealthy people, successful people. So if you know anybody who's successful, rich, wealthy, put their name down here. I want to go study the story. How many people you see nowadays that are rich, wealthy, successful, happy, making money in the most easy and relaxed way? How they did it? They did it by what? Being themselves. By providing value. If they were able to do it, you can do it too. One of the people I was studying recently was Kai Cenat. Because he's rich, he's successful, and I love that he's rich. I love that he's successful, and I love that he's being himself. He is another representation of what is possible. If he was able to do it, I can do it, you can do it. He was on Times Magazine. By the way, go watch the interview so you can learn. By the way, if you don't get inspired by people's success, people's riches, people's wealth, I don't know what to tell you. If somebody else's wealth, somebody else's riches does not motivate you or inspire you, then what will? Poverty? He is rich. Kai Cenat is rich. As he should, as he deserves more riches to him. How did he did it? Go and study the story. Go and type on Google. Or another tool that we have right now, ChatGPT. How did Kai Cenat become rich? Matter of fact, let's do it right now. Because why not? Let's do it right now. How did Kai Cenat got become rich? Okay. Again, rich people, wealthy people are, to me, a representation of what's possible, a representation of what can be done, what can be achieved, or what can. So I study rich people because it motivates me, it inspires me, at least me. Okay, how did Kai Cenat did it? He grew up from Bronx, kid posting kids into one of the biggest content creators on the planet, selling Twitch records, launching collabs with listeners, and building cultural influence through authenticity, energy, and community. What did I say? You don't need a publisher. You don't need a manager. You don't need a boss. You don't need a label. All you need is authenticity and a platform. I said it before reading that story, but now let's keep reading. He started by being himself online. Born December 16, 2001 in Brooklyn to Haitian and Trinidadian parents, Kai grew up sharing comedy skits on Facebook and Instagram during high school. In January 2018, he launched his YouTube channel with prank and challenge videos. He then joined IMP, Any Means Possible, a Bronx-based creator collective, which helped him amplify his voice and audience. He pivoted to Twitch and exploded in 2021. Kai started streaming games and reacting videos in February 2001 after building a YouTube foundation. His charismatic style and high energy content drew attention quickly. He shifted from clips to content events. In 2022, Kai began inviting celeb guests like Bobby Smyrna, 21 Savage, and Lil Baby to his streams. One live stream event hit 283,000 concurrent viewers. He released his own single, Buzz Down Rolly Avalanche, with NL Choppa, branching into music. He engineered the biggest subathon in Twitch story. In early 2023, Kai Cenat launched his month-long Mafiathon subathon. He streamed nearly 30 days straight, breaking the record with 621,000 subscribers, later reclaiming that with over 728,000. This cemented him as Twitch's most subscribed streamer and won him Streamer of the Year at the 2022 and 2023 Streamit Awards. He built a brand around connection and chaos. Kai's fan base, the Mafia, thrives on his authenticity, spontaneous giveaways, celebrity guests from Kevin Hart to Kim Kardashian, and a vibe that feels like a real hangout. Despite a 2023 Union Square giveaway incident that led to police intervention, Kai issued an apology and settlement restitution, keeping relationships with fans and platforms intact. He is owning the space and giving it back. In May 2025, Kai Cenat launched Streamer University, a free immersive program where up and upcoming creators can learn content strategy from top talent like Mr. Beast and Mark Robert. He continues to normalize the idea that content creation can be taught, shared, and elevated while staying true to his roots. Key lessons from Kai Cenat Blueprint. Principle: authenticity wins. Strategy: be yourself, don't filter your energy. Principle: own your platform. Strategy: transition from content to community. Principle: go big on events. Strategy: subathons, attention. Subathons equals attention, engagement, growth. Principle: collab strategically. Guest creators amplify reach. Principle: learn and teach. Strategy: share your journey and empower others. He didn't just go viral, he built a vibe. Kyle Senat transformed skits into streams, streams into subathons, subathons into records, and records into movement. He's not just a streamer, he's a cultural architect for Gen Zs, and he's just getting started. We share the story so we can learn, because again, if he was able to do it, I can do it, you can do it. And it doesn't mean you have to do it through streaming or to be in a content creation. Whatever your lane is, whatever your industry is, authenticity wins anywhere. Only the platform wins anywhere. Learn and teach wins anywhere. Let's see, they say here the key lessons from Kai Blueprint. How many of these lessons I'm already doing? Which I didn't even know he had a blueprint, but I guess they put it together. Not because Kai said, this is my blueprint. So, authenticity, well, you see it, I'm being myself. I don't filter my energy, I don't filter my attitude, I don't filter my thoughts. What you see on screen is what it is off screen. On your platform, transition from content to community. Yes, I am too, because I'm encouraging for you all to put your thoughts. I also open collaboration. I show you guys where my email is. Events, I haven't done any event yet, but I can do collab strategically. If anybody's interested in collaborating, remember, my topics are only positivity, prosperity, love, happiness, health. Positivity, prosperity, love, happiness, health. If there's not around those topics, if it's not about uplifting, learning, healing, winning, I'm not interested in collaborating. Learn and teach. You see how I'm learning about money, talk about money, learn money, study money, and I write it down and I come here and share. Learn and teach. And I'm sharing my journey to teach others, to empower others that, hey, look at me right now making these videos in my room. I'm doing it. You can do it too. So when you're going to see me on a billboard, when you're going to see me on Netflix, when you're going to see me signing billion-dollar deals, million-dollar deals, remember how I started where I started. Remember that if I was able to do it, you can do it as well. Use my story as a testimony to inspire yourself and to motivate yourself. Because that's the only reason why I study successful people, rich people, wealthy people. Because their story motivates me. Their story inspires me. Because to me, rich people, wealthy people, successful people are simply an indicator of what is possible, an indicator of what can be done, an indicator of what is available. Because to me, if they were able to do it, I can do it too. So I learn from them. And as I'm learning and applying, I'm teaching as well. There is enough money for all of us, enough success for all of us, enough prosperity for all of us. So why not share what I know? Do I know everything? No. Do I fail? Yes. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But I'm still showing up though. I'm still creating content though. Because why not? Why not? If it lives in your head, it can live on a platform and pay you. If it lives in your head, it can live in a platform and it can pay you. So now what are you going to do after watching this video? Because you have to take actions. Waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity. Nah. For what? You already have the information. You already have the knowledge. You already have the examples. I already show you that it can be done. Here I am doing it. So why excuse now? Stop waiting. Do. Do. Put it out there. Hit publish instead of overthinking. Take messy, Action instead of waiting for perfection. You saw how my phone failed? I still pick it up and keep recording. Messy action. You saw me here moving this, moving that. The key point, I'm taking action. I'm not waiting for the perfect time, the perfect microphone, the perfect lighting, the perfect outfit, the perfect voice, the perfect English, the perfect nothing. I'm taking action. Yeah, you can do it too. You can do it too. You can turn your fears into faith, your tears into treasure, your pain into purpose, your losses into lessons. Yes, you can. I have done it. Others have done it. You can do it too. We all have the same 24 hours. We breathe the same air. So what? Huh? Value. Follows value. Money follows authenticity. Value. 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 You can get paid too. Yes, you can. And it's not too late. It's never too late. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 30s, I'm in my 20s, I'm in my 50s, I'm in my 60s. If you're still alive, you can still get paid. If you're still alive, you can still make it. The only due date that I know is dead. Because once you are dead, you ain't coming back. You are not too late. You are not too old or too young. You are just too scared. Too quiet. And quiet doesn't get you paid. And scared doesn't get you paid. So, you tell me. Do you want to get paid or do you want to keep being scared? And we have all the tools now of information. So what is your excuse? If they were able to do it, you can do it too. If he lives in your head, he can live on a platform and pay you. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. And yesterday I was watching the lifestyle of rich or famous here on YouTube. By the way, again, I know, right? Here I am again watching something about riches, about wealth, about success. I enjoy it. I truly do. I enjoy seeing people have a great time. I enjoy people enjoying themselves. I enjoy people being happy, people being confident, people being rich, people being wealthy. I truly enjoy it. So I watch movies about it. I look at videos about it. I read books about it because I enjoy it. It turns me on to see people rich. It turns me on to see people wealthy. It turns me on to see people happy. It turns me on to see people having a great time. And I'm going to share this quote and that's going to be it for the video. I'm watching Lifestyle of the Rich or Famous and this episode was of Rich James. And he said something. And I wrote it down. He said, by the way, the video is on YouTube. Lifestyle of Rich or Famous. Lifestyle of the Rich and Famous by Rich James. I'm going to say this quote and I'm going to close the video. If this video helped you anyhow, anyway, thumbs up, subscribe to this account because it's all about wealth. It's all about money. It's all about success. I love being wealthy. I love being successful. I love being rich. So all this account is all about, you know what? Wealth, riches, money. So if you don't want to be rich, if you don't want to be wealthy, if you don't want to be successful, don't even subscribe. Don't even subscribe because that's the only thing you're going to see here. Success, riches, wealth. If you have an issue with success, if you have an issue with wealth, if you have an issue with riches, this account is not for you, and this speaker is not for you, and this brand is not for you, and this book is not for you, and this content is not for you. Rich James says, I don't believe that old cliche in the ghetto that the man hold me here, that I cannot get out of this. Anyone can get out of anything. It's all about motivation. Anyone can get out of anything. It's all about motivation. Anyone can get out of anything. It's all about motivation. Anyone can get out of anything. It's all about motivation. Anyone can get out of anything. It's all about motivation. If it lives in your head, you can live on a platform and pay you well.